3, 2, 1. Hello. Morning, Saturday. Welcome. And I'm JC, and this is Mountain Ajar. Good morning, everybody. Just a quick video to have some fun with you all before I get going on the road for a long day of visiting. Got to see a lot of family today, so there is a cool little glimpse of the pocket carry. We got a yellow Dalrin inside Arizona EDC slip. We got my case longhouse from Pete at Jersey. We got a pocket cross or keychain, but I carry it as a pocket cross from Bubba's EDC, and Andrew Fett's customized knife that I won, the Vosted raccoon that I just recently won. And this show brought to you by Jesse at Old Farts Knives. Man, I've been watching Jesse for a while, and I enjoy his Shrade collection. Now, I've learned a lot, and I reached out to him. I said, Jesse, man, it's been too long. We need to get together. So, pretty cool. We did a sticker swap, and of course, as you can imagine, everyone is so awesome. You can almost always expect for somebody to send a little extra than the stickers. And Jesse did not disappoint, man. This guy. So gifts are never expected, but they always are appreciated. After reading the letter with Jess, I was like, yeah, this is why I collect knives. We talked about, or he mentioned, and then we ended up talking about these older knives and how well they're put together, where they come from, the history, the fact that our parents or our grandparents or ourselves use these knives, and they have their own stories. And that's what my channel's about. That's what my feelings are about. That's what I enjoy about collecting not only vintage knives, but all knives, because these knives will go on to create stories for my family. And this YouTube channel can be looked back at by my family and my friends. And definitely you guys are all family and friends and a part of this current time. And every time you guys comment, like, and subscribe, you guys help my channel grow. And you guys help with the still stories. And that I can never repay, but I will say thank you very much. So if you have not subscribed, now's a good time to press that little subscription button. Ring that bell for notifications, let you know when I drop another video. I always enjoy comments, hanging out with you guys that way. And let's get started. So Jess sent me this sticker. His channel is really awesome. Like I said, he talks about Shrade knives. His most recent collection just absolutely blew me away with some red ones, vintage. And he encapsulates the hunt. He finds what he's looking for eventually, and that's part of the story too when you're a vintage knife collector, I think. And then sharing. When you send a knife with a penny, but I might add. So he did send me a coin. I first got the information about sending a coin with a knife when you give it to a friend from Jedi Jim. And I'll have to ask him. There's my pennies down in there from Jesse in this really cool custom RH Blade and Shade penny holder. Me and Ryan over at RH Blade and Shade, he's gifted me, and he has I've bought a couple of slips off of him, and sometimes he'll send me a slip, man, or tell me, hey man, check this one out, and I'll take it from him, and lo and behold, it's useful for something, man. Like this last one that he had sent me, it had some really, really, really firm edges, and I was using that to strop my knife because I had a lighter in it, and I stropped on it, and that was cool. And now I have this custom penny holder, which I have to add a couple more pennies because I've gotten a couple more pennies in other gift packages before as well too. So there's a little TriStar there for my Tennessee River brothers that are out there. So thanks, Ryan. Always appreciate you, man. You're a good man. There's a lot of people here to say thank you to. But again, we're gonna get back to Jesse because this is Jesse's show. Now he sent this Imperial, and he was talking about how, back in the day, this is some quality craftsmanship, a quality knife that any of my dads or my grandparents, maybe even my great grandparents, might have had. And oh my gosh, man, this is an Imperial from 1930 to 1936. And there is nothing that I'm going to do to this but tote it. Because I love the Tieners on these back springs. The brass on the black is beautiful. If you feel the black synthetic, there's no proudness. The pins are flattened brass. The shield is inlaid really nice and well. The transition to the small bolsters is immaculate. The thinness for this little carry, little jackknife, is wonderful. The shape, the blade has a swedge. I don't know how long that goes back, but that is a unique, very cool thing to these very snappy, very good, strong springed clip point blades with a nice long pull, which I think depicts like an era where, you're right, Jess, things were made better. The steel teenered up really nice. Fits in the hand really well. Passes the mountain hand check by all means. Little pen knife. Says Imperial there. Providence, Rhode Island. U to the S to the A, United States of America, which we are all in, and we are all proud to be in, as far as I know. So, man, Jess, thank you for this awesome Imperial knife. I will be proud to tote it. He also sent over some fiber cloths, which I immediately started using. If you're doing any type of shining up on your knives, you're going to enjoy or appreciate a fiber cloth. Then he sent me a commemorative Shrade Walden. This is a beautiful knife to carry. The nickel silver bolsters are just shiny. The back springs, you could tell, are going to be strong. The brass liners, well, there is no gapping there. There is no proudness. Like, you would think that one little pin there is proud, but it's not. It's just smooth. And this blue smooth Delrin is just amazing. Then get a look at that. Death to oppressors. Now, if that doesn't make you want to carry this after I just told you guys we're in the United States of America, I'm very proud to be here. Man, look at that. That's beautiful. That's a toter. Match strike pull on a beautiful clip point blade, again with the swedge. And look at that. Look at that bevel. Looks like there's actually a secondary bevel there, which could be sharpened up. Shrade Walden cutlery, E2 in the United States of America. And it's got this number here, 08772. Jesse says that he's got the collection of this, the set, which, Jess, please tell me in the comments, how many are in that set? Are there 3? I just recently picked up and shared a Shrade Walden commemorative trio with Jeff Jackson and Stan from Stan's Cutlery Universe. And I'm just curious if this had 3 as well. Is this a trio? So this is a very, very prestigious gift, my friend. Beautiful Stockman. Awesome, awesome spay. Love it. Love it, Jesse. Thank you, man. Sheeps. Could be sheeps. I mean, it looks really, really, really even for the most part. But if I were to imagine, there's a gradual incline before the decline, that there could possibly be rams, but yeah. That would be just me just kind of fooling around with the fact that I've been learning rams and sheeps and lambs feet. My gosh. Old Farts Knives. Check him out. Jesse, I appreciate your friendship and the conversation we've had over loving old knives, because the history and because we don't want to forget the good times. Even though there were some hard times, they were the best times, if you ask me. And just reminds me of my family a whole lot. And I appreciate the whole friendship. There's nothing more I can say other than thank you. And that's what I say. Out in a jar.